The old house stood on a hill, surrounded by trees, silent and imposing. It was a testament to a forgotten era. I had always been drawn to its mysterious aura. One hot afternoon, I decided to venture inside. The wooden door creaked open, revealing a world lost to time. Dust lay thick on everything. Cobwebs hung from every corner. The musty air was heavy with the scent of decay. It was both eerie and exhilarating. The house was a time capsule. Furniture draped in white sheets, paint peeling off the walls. Each room held an echo of the past. I wandered through the rooms, my footsteps echoing in the silence. In the living room, a fireplace stood cold and empty. Above it hung a faded portrait of a family. I felt a presence in the house, a feeling that I was not alone, as if someone was watching my every move. I found myself in a small, dusty attic. A single ray of light pierced through a crack in the wall, illuminating a wooden chest tucked under the eaves. Curiosity got the better of me. I pulled the chest open. Inside, nestled amongst yellowed linen and moth-eaten wool, lay a leather-bound diary. It was smaller than my hand, bound in worn leather, its pages filled with faded ink. I knew instantly that this was more than just a diary. It was a window into the past. Section 4. Whispers from the Past. The diary belonged to a woman named Amelia. She was a figure shrouded in mystery, her life a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow. She had lived in the house over a century ago, a grand estate that stood as a silent witness to her life's story. Her words painted a vivid picture of her life, each entry a window into her soul, revealing her innermost thoughts and feelings. She wrote of her family, their joys and struggles, capturing moments of love and heartache. Her love for the gardens was evident, describing the blooming flowers and serene paths where she found solace. Yet, amidst the beauty, there was a darkness that seemed to haunt the halls of the house, an unsettling presence that lingered. Each entry was filled with a sense of foreboding, a creeping dread that grew with each passing day. As I read further, the entries grew more frantic, her handwriting becoming more hurried and desperate. Amelia wrote of strange noises that echoed through the night, sounds that could not be explained, shadows moving in the night, figures that seemed to dance just out of sight, adding to her growing unease. Her fear for her safety and the safety of her family became palpable, a chilling reminder of the unknown forces that seemed to surround her. Section 5. The Tragedy of the Blackwood Manor. This chapter delves into the haunting history of a once grand estate, now shrouded in mystery and sorrow. The diary revealed a tragic tale, one that had been hidden away for decades, waiting to be uncovered by curious hands. The Blackwood family, once happy and vibrant, had met an untimely end within the walls of this very house. A fire, they said, an accident. But whispers in the town suggested otherwise. But Amelia's words hinted at something more sinister. Her entries were filled with fear and suspicion, as if she knew something terrible was coming, something that lurked in the shadows, a presence that seemed to haunt the family, growing stronger with each passing day. Something that watched their every move. The feeling of being constantly observed, never alone, drove them to the brink of madness, something that eventually consumed them all. The diary ended abruptly, as if Amelia had no time left to write her final thoughts. The last few pages were torn out, leaving me with more questions than answers. What secrets did those missing pages hold? What had happened to Amelia and her family? The mystery of the Blackwood Manor remains unsolved, a chilling reminder of the darkness that can reside within even the most beautiful of homes. Section 6. An Unanswered Question. I stood in the silence of the old house, feeling the weight of years gone by pressing down on me. The diary's words echoed in my mind, each sentence a whisper from the past, a plea for understanding. I couldn't shake off the feeling that Amelia's story was not over, that her presence still lingered in the shadows, that her secret still lingered within these walls, hidden in the dust and cobwebs, waiting to be uncovered. I left the house as dusk began to fall, the air growing colder and the shadows lengthening, the setting sun casting long shadows across the overgrown lawn, creating an eerie, almost otherworldly atmosphere. As I glanced back at the house, a sense of unease washed over me. I couldn't help but wonder about the mysteries that still lay hidden within its walls. Was it my imagination? Or did I see a flicker of movement in the attic window, a shadow that seemed to beckon me back, urging me to uncover the truth?